Hello everyone. So if you remember in our previous class we are doing this lab and we are thinking this is our head office. Imagine this is your head office, this one, and this is a core router that is connected to WAN connectivity. Your two branches connected with this one, and also you have the internet here. Okay, so this interface is going to internet. Same thing here also. This is I taken only one PC. You can imagine 200 PC you have, maybe 100 switches, and all traffic is going to router this interface, and this is a gateway for all machine. From here only you can go to other branch, and also you can access the internet. So what we can do, we can capture this interface and forward this traffic to this interface. Imagine we have here our tool. We can capture our traffic, that is link shadow is installed here in this machine. This is a server which is going to capture all traffic. So what we are going to do, we are going to capture this interface and we are going to forward that to this interface. Okay, so I already opened this router, so now it is working. If you see, this is a router already working, CSR1, CSR2. We can rename or we can change the configuration. Okay, so let me write the configuration in the notepad. I will take here, let me write the lab name. Lab name we can give the, let me write here E or E, right, ERSPAN. Okay, lab. So here first of all I will write the R1 configuration, or I will write CSR1 configuration. This is the router name. Okay, and now what I will do, I will write the configuration. Configuration is basic, enable config t host name R1 or CSR-1, and then we will assign the IP. So let me check what interface I have. Here he is showing E0, but we have different interface. So I will check here, show IP interface brief. If you see, we have G0 by, that is Giga Ethernet 1 and Giga Ethernet 2. So this one is a Giga Ethernet 1 and this one is Giga Ethernet 2. So if we are confused, I will write here separately. This is Giga Ethernet 1 and this one is Giga Ethernet 2. In this image it is giving like this way. We can disable the port and we can write this way. Let me show you 1 and 2. If you don't want ports, we can enable. So we know this is a G1 and this is a G2. I will make duplicate. I will write this is the G1 here and this is a G2. Okay, so this we have, if you want, wherever 0 we have, that is a G1, and wherever we have 1, that is a G2. So this is the interface of our router. So now let me write the configuration. I will write interface G1. I need to assign the IP, so I will write IP address. Whatever the IP address I have, I am going to assign 192.168.12.1, 255.255.255.0, and then I will write no shut. After that I will write interface G2, Giga Ethernet 2. Then I will write IP address 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0, and then we write no shut. Okay, and I will do here default routing, so I can write exit and then I will write IP. Let me do the routing here, default routing. Why I am doing default routing? To have the connectivity, because we need to forward the traffic. So what I will do, I will say to this router, if you are getting any traffic, forward that here. So we can have the connectivity. For same this router, I will ask same thing to forward the traffic. If you want to run dynamic routing protocol, we can run. Whatever you want, you can do. You can run RIP, EIGRP, OSPF, anything. But for simplicity, I am running the static route, that is a special static route, that is a default route. So I will write 192.168.12.2. Okay, So I am saying CSR1, if anyone is sending any traffic, forward here. Same thing we will do for the CSR2 also. I will copy this whole thing. I will divide here and I will paste here. Now we will modify. This is CSR2. This is also CSR2. This is 2. And here this is 2.1. Here whatever we wrote, same thing. And here we will forward all traffic to 12.1. Okay. So I am saying to CSR2, if you get any traffic from this LAN network, forward that all traffic here. So just I am putting all traffic go here and all traffic go here, like that. This traffic should reach here and this traffic should reach here. If you don't want to do this one, you can do the dynamic routing or static routing, whatever you want you can do. For simplicity, I do this one. Now let's paste this configuration first of all. So I will paste this one. I will go in the console of the R1. This is a R1. I will paste here. If you see, okay, everything is good. Okay, now I will copy for R2 this one and I will paste in the R2. Now I will go to R2 and I will paste in the R2. Okay, so what we done, just basic configuration, we assign the IP address. Now the special configuration for the capturing the traffic. So what we will do here, I will go in the CSR1, I will write here what configuration we are going to do. So we need to write monitor, same thing as we do before, monitor session 1, and we will write here type. Type which type? ERSPAN and source. Okay, where we will write this one, we will write this in the CSR1, from where we are capturing that one. Because what I am going to capture, I am going to capture this PC traffic from here to here. So this first command I need to write, then after that I will write source interface, whatever interface we have. Example, we have Giga, right? G2. I am saying that one, this is my source interface. So capture from here G2. What traffic we need to capture? Both, all traffic. So I will write both. Okay, and then we need to write no shut. This way we need to write. So they will send the traffic. If we forget to write no shut, it will have issue. So don't forget to skip this step. We need to write no shut here. Okay, after that what we will do, we will write the destination. Destination we need to write, then enter, and then we need to create one ID, ERSPAN ID. We can use any ID, but both the sites same ID. So I will write here ERSPAN ID. We can define ID. I can use anything. I will use 200. If you put question mark, they will give you sample value, whatever we can put. But both the site we need to write same ID. After that, I need to define IP address. This is for destination. So who is my destination? We need to define that IP. If you see here, this is my destination. Okay, this interface I am saying to go. So if you see, this is my source. Here I am going to capture. So this is my final destination. So this IP I need to write here. So I will write here 192.168.2.2. Okay. So after that, what we will write? We will write origin IP. That is our IP from where we are getting. We are getting from here. So we will write that IP 192.168.12.1. Okay. This is the configuration for this router CSR1. What we are doing here, just we are saying we are enabling here monitoring section, and then we are saying this is a source. Capture the traffic, incoming, outgoing, both traffic. That's why we write both. And then we write no shut. Then after that we are defining here destination detail. So we will write destination, enter. Then we will define one ID. I am giving 200 here, so we should use the other side also same number. And then we are defining the destination IP. So this is a destination, and from where we need to take? We need to take from this side. This one we define. Now we need to go to the R2, that is CSR2. So here also we will do similar. What we will do here, first we will write monitor session, same session 1 type. What is the type? The same command, instead of source we will write the destination. Let me copy and we will modify here. So here monitor session 1 type ERSPAN, instead of source we will write here destination, because in this router we are going to forward to destination. After that what we will write? This one no need, because we are not having the source here, so delete this one. We will write no shut, and then destination, and destination interface we need to define. Like here we define the source interface, here we need to define the destination interface. So I will write here destination interface, that is G2, okay, G2, and then we need to define the source value. So I will write here source, then we will write this same thing, that is same ID, ERSPAN ID. So what is the ERSPAN ID? We use 200, so we need to use both the sides same ID. So whatever traffic we have from this ID we will get here, and then we need to define the IP address, and this one no need here. We will define whatever the source IP address, so 192.168.2.2. okay, this is a configuration. So now we will do this configuration. Before going to that one, I will do one more thing. In this machine, let me check. I have IP, we have IP, and also we have the default gateway. Okay, so I will ping default gateway, I will ping to my gateway. Okay, so let me ping here. I am pinging to my interface, this one, from here. So this traffic will go here, okay, ping traffic, and let me capture. Here we need to capture because we are going to get the traffic here, so I will capture here. I am using Wireshark, but if you in the real scenario we will have our tool, whatever tool we are using, that tool we will have. Okay, so this one remind me later, and here ICMP. Sometime Wireshark is having issue, so we need to close and open again. But now let's see. Now no more traffic because we did not configure, just we write here we need to configure. So what I will do, I will copy this and I will paste in the R1s, this one here. I will go here and I will paste here. Everything is good, no error, nothing here. Now I will copy this whole thing from here, and now we will paste here in the CSR2, and we need to wait some time, so we will get the traffic here. Sometime we have the issue, this what we can say, Wireshark is having issue, so we need to restart the Wireshark. Okay, so now we configure everything and we are pinging. We need to wait and we need to check. We should get the traffic here. We should get the traffic here. We can check also. Still it is not come and it is pinging. Let me wait some time because last time also it came late. Meanwhile we can verify the configuration here again. So let me, it hang actually. Let's wait some time. It hang now because this router, yeah, it is hang. This router is having using more RAM, so that's why. Yeah, now it is okay. Okay, so what I will do here in the R1 and R2, I can just write some commands so we can verify. I will write show monitor session all. So if you see here what we are using this ESPAN source session, and this is the interface. Source interface is this one, G2 both, and this is a destination IP, and this is MTU by default they will take, and this is ID which we define, and this is the original IP which we are seeing from here. Let's see it came or not. Yeah, if you see it came now. Before it is not coming, but now it came. We need to wait some time. It will come after some time. Okay, so now if you see here Before we are not getting traffic, but when we configure it is getting. What we are getting here, 192.168.1.2 is pinging to 1.1 and 192.168.1.1 is pinging to 1.2. Because what I am doing here, if you see in the scenario what I am doing, I am pinging 1.2 to this one. So this guy is replying to this one. So imagine you have internet connection here in this router. So all your traffic will go to this interface to access the internet. Somewhere he will go to ISP and come back again, but this interface is as a gateway. This interface as a gateway between your PC and your router. So whatever is activity happening in this interface, that all is going to forward to our tool, that is Link Shadow or any. There are a lot of software we have, but most popular is a Link Shadow. Or you can install FortiGate or Palo Alto firewall and you can configure tap mode to capture all that logs. Okay, so here just for lab purpose what we done, we just done the ping. So we are getting the ping ICMP. If you see here, we are doing only ping. Okay, this is the Internet Control Message Protocol, ping. Okay, if you see general routing encapsulation, in that one they are sending the ping. So what we are saying here, we are saying whatever you are trying to capture, whatever you are trying to access the internet, that one copy is going to our head office and they are going to record. Configuration is very simple. Before closing, let me explain again configuration. This one we assign the IP address to our server, that is router. This is a default route. You can use dynamic route. And this is the first command we are enabling here, and second command we are capturing this one. Then we will write no shut, then we will say destination, and this ID we define, and this is a destination IP, this is a origin IP from where he need to get. And same thing till here, basic configuration. This one is a default route. You can use a static route or you can use here dynamic routing protocol. Here we use same thing, but here for the destination, here we use for the source. So here we are defining the destination. We will write no shut and then we will give the destination interface and then source and whatever the IP of that one. And then we will define our IP here where we need to send this one. That's all. Okay, very simple topic. In the real scenario we will have, but here we will have the Link Shadow or Palo Alto or ASA firewall. Any firewall we can use, or FortiGate firewall. Okay, so let me see if we left anything. If let me check. So just now what we done, and this one we check show monitoring session. Just now what command we check, and after that let me go here, this one. Just now we done this. Okay, so let's see what else. That's all. So just with the show command we can check what configuration we enable. Okay, I hope this is clear now. So let me stop the recording. Just remember, you are using this one as a port analyzer. You want to analyze what traffic is going, so you will capture. This is a method to capture the traffic. And theory is same thing as we discussed before. Here we are using ERSPAN. That is nothing but ERSPAN stands for Encapsulated Remote Switch Port Analyzer. And here we cannot run this in all the switches. Special router we need this one, ASR 1000 or IOXE. Whoever is having this new operating system, we can use that router to configure this ERSPAN. Okay, so let me stop this.